Hi, Kim. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you.
Yeah. I just wanted to let you know that we have around 30 minutes with each other,
Okay.
and I really hope we can accomplish a lot.
Okay.
With that being said, the space is yours. What would you like to talk about?
This is kind of hard for me to talk about because when I talk about it, it brings a lot of, I don't know, just bad memories.
Mm-hmm.
So about 6 months ago, I got into a really bad accident. I was going home from my family's house, and I had two of my sisters. One of my older sister was, she was in the front, and then I had my other sister in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were on the freeway, and it was nighttime. And just all of a sudden, we got hit by a car, and it was spinning, and I pretty much blacked out. And then I woke up with my arm being really hurting, and I just remembered checking up on my sisters, and my sister got a bloody nose and mouth because of the airbag. And then my sister, same thing, and she got a bruise from her seatbelt. It was just a horror story. I don't know. I was just so scared, and it was very scary. And those things don't really happen. And I don't know. I thought of a lot why us? Why me? Why my sisters? Why didn't it happen to someone else? And I don't know, it just made me really think about life and, how I wasn't really living, Before I used to just try to impress people all the time. I work all the time, crazy hours. I would always take people's shifts. They would always come to me, because they know I would always take it.
Yeah.
No matter what. No matter if it's a friend's birthday, I'm willing to give that up just to work. And then I'd buy things like shoes and purses because I love them. But after this whole accident, all I could think about was my family and my friends and all the people that, that I could have lost, and I could have not been there and stuff. And I don't know, not once did I think about work or, the things that I bought. So I don't know, it's just really scary, and I don't know, it's just been kind of in my mind a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you were in this terrifying accident, and it's scary. It's a scary event, and it's also big.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really good that no one was seriously injured.
Yeah, I'm so thankful. I think, just being here, I'm alive,
Yeah. Kim, would it be fair to say, through this event, you feel like the things that were no longer important to you are the things that were once important to you are no longer important to you now?
Oh, yeah, it definitely, this experience really scared me and, made me think, I was just living through the motions, trying to come home through the same routine, go to work, go to bed, go to work, go to bed, And, I don't know, I was working crazy hours. I felt like I was kind of like a workaholic, I was, working all the time and, just to find the money and to spend on clothes all the time and, finding things that I liked. And honestly, that's just not how I view my life anymore. That's just not really important.
So what I hear you saying is, through this event, you have a new perspective on life?
Yeah. Yeah, new perspective. I don't know, it just made me feel really, really, really guilty. Kind of for stupid for how I was living,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel lost, and none of that really, really matters anymore. The things that I bought, money, working, yeah. It's just not worth it to me, and you know, like my mom, my dad, my sister, like those things aren't like items I can replace, you know, and
You're right.
they're things that if I lose, I'll lose them forever. So, you know, and I took them for granted, definitely, and you know, now I feel weak, and I've wasted so many hours, so many years just on material stuff. You know, I live on my own. I'm able to take care of myself and stuff. But, you know, honestly, a lot of it just comes down to like I'm buying things all the time, not really spending time with my family. And it's depressing, you know. Like the more I talk about it, I just get more sad, you know. I don't know.
It seems like you're more aware of how you want to start living your life.
Yeah, you know. I just don't know. Like, I can't believe this happened to me. I'm still in shock. You know, I sometimes have nightmares just thinking about it and sleeping, and it kind of reoccurs and it comes up again. And it's definitely it's been a wake-up call.
A wake-up call?
Yeah, it definitely was. It was just so terrible. Like, I don't know, I just want to do things that really matter now. And, you know.
What really matters to you now?
My family. Like I live on my own. Like I don't really get to visit them that often. Like we're very distant. So I'm not really close with them. Like it sounds really bad, but if it's my friend's birthday and I get like I get an extra shift, I'm gonna take that. Like I don't go to my friend's birthday. So I don't know. What really matters to me now is just like my family and like, you know, people. Like not just things, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel weak, and I'm just scared, and I just feel like, you know, and I feel weak. I feel really weak. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear you saying you feel weak. Is this the problem? The feeling of feeling weak? Is that the problem?
Yeah, it is. I think it is. It might be, you know, it might be stopping me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kim, what would it look like if instead of feeling weak, you changed the feeling of weak to the feeling of strong? In relation to this experience, being like now that you're aware and now that you know what matters in life and what really doesn't.
Yeah, you know, I can see that. You know, yeah, because those things don't really matter to me anymore, and you know, all I can think about is, you know, what I've been missing in my life. You know, I honestly thought money and like things were just so important, and working those extra hours, you know, I can impress people, all that stuff. But you know, it's not that important to me anymore, and you know, again, like I don't even visit my parents, like I don't even talk to my friends, and I just feel like I'm isolating myself from the people that I love, just because I've been so busy, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's something very terrifying and yet sort of important has happened because now it has made you certainly aware of how you want to start living. It's giving you new insights and perspectives of, you know, what you can do.
Yeah.
Life.
Yeah, you know, like I never really thought about death until this happened, because I always thought like, you know, death is something you think about when you're older. You know, I'm still young. Like I would have never thought this would have happened to me, but it like changed my life. It changed a lot how I think about things, you know, and it made me think like I could have died, you know, at any time, and I just got, you know, it's really scary to think about that and about death.
So before this experience, death was sort of like this abstract concept, and now it's concrete, like it's a for sure thing.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I didn't think about death, and now I do, and you know, I just want to leave, you know, you know, when it does happen, just know that I really truly lived, you know, and that I try to live life to the fullest as much as I can.
Yeah. What would that look like, living life to the fullest?
You know, just instead of buying useless things, you know, would travel, go hang out with my family. Yeah, you know, like use that money on my family. You know, I don't need to spend things on me. I already have a bunch of things. You know, kind of being selfish at that point. And then also building my relationships again. Like again, I don't talk to my friends or my family, so I want to start, you know, trying again and rebuilding that. And then yeah, just spending time with my family because I don't get to do that. You know, I really didn't see that was something that I wanted to do anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's explore how you can move forward from this experience, Kim. What would you know? What would moving forward look like? What can you do?
You know, maybe working less. You know, let's see. Yeah, working less, not taking those extra shifts and stuff. You know, maybe, you know, I want to really start making memories with my families.
Yeah.
Because I felt like the last time I really had a memory with them was when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never really had those special moments, you know, and definitely, like, you know, my values about, you know, them have really changed, and I really value them now. So definitely, you know, starting making memories with them, and I, you know, doing them differently now.
Yeah. So, can this be the first step into living the life you want?
Yeah, you know, I guess it is. It's, you know, one of the first things I can do, you know.
Yeah.
It's definitely something that's new and I've never tried before.
Yeah.
Because I've been just so kind of in a tunnel of work, money, buy things all the time. So it's gonna take a while for me to get there, but definitely it's like the first steps I can, you know, take to be better, you know, to feel, you know, like you said, strong.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like it's the first step, and, you know, moving in steps is important.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like you know what you want.
Yeah, I definitely kind of know what I want in life now. I mean, it's hard, you know, it's hard to come from material things to now family, because it's kind of like completely new for me. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a new experience, and you know, I'm excited to be with my family again.
Yeah, try it out.
Yeah, definitely try it out. You know, it's a new first step for me.
So in our second session, our next session, can we explore how your first step went?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I'll definitely tell you a lot of what's gonna be going on and like the first steps to, you know, changing, you know, how I feel and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah.